Hey, what's going on, family? So today I want to talk to you guys about a very tragic incident that happened in our boxing community, and this is this should be taken very seriously because this is what we mean. This is what Devin Haney meant when he said, "You do not play boxing. This is a blood sport. People will die. People do die. People have died, and this is why we can't jump in the ring, pumped up on steroids or." Pumped up on things that's going to give us the advantage or coming in over the weight, you feel me, when you fighting a guy that's lighter than you, because you can really hurt him. You know, the boxing is set up in a certain way, you know, middleweights fight middleweights, heavyweight fights heavyweights. It's set up in a way where as though everybody can get a fair chance and the fight should be fair. This right here, it happened between two middleweights, you know, and there was nothing unfair about it. But when you do things unfair, it increases the chances of incidents happening where somebody could lose their life. So Sharif Law, you know, I don't know the guy or whatever, but he's part of the community. He's a boxer. He stepped in there. He put his life on the line. He was aware of the consequences, but nobody steps in that ring expecting not to step out. My hat goes off to his family. My hat goes, my sincerest apologies goes not only to him and his family, but also to the person who committed this, who this happened to, who threw the blow, you know, who took this guy out, you know, because he didn't expect that. He just wanted to get in there and he wanted to fight. He was passionate about the sport, and it's just the best man wins. You know, he hit him with a shot. He wasn't expecting for the man not to get up. You know, I can imagine what he's going through, or any boxer that went through that situation where you got into a fight thinking that you're in a competitive sport, not expecting to kill anybody. You're going to hurt somebody because it's a hurt sport, you know, but to kill somebody, you know, like that's, people don't expect that, you know. So I know he's going through it. His family's going through it. Sharif's family is going through it. So let's get into the article, right? So I'm reading an article. Who is this by? I want to give these people their props. It's a boxing article. Oh, The Guardian. I'm reading directly from The Guardian, and you guys can go check it out too if you want. All right, so we're just going to touch bases on it, you know. But this is very serious. All right, so the British middleweight Sharif Law has died after collapsing in the ring during his professional debut on Sunday. His professional debut. This guy was 29 years old. It's a little late to be getting in there professionally, but it's happened. We've seen it happen. That doesn't take away from his skill, but when you get in there that late, you're not going to have a long career, you know. But there's something he was passionate about. He decided to do it professionally, and this was his first belt, you know. So during his professional debut on Sunday, fight organizers have said Law was knocked down by his Portuguese opponent, Malam Varela. Please forgive me if I'm mispronouncing your name. Malam Varela, in the fourth of a 6-round middleweight bout in the Harold Leisure Center in the UK. All right. So paramedics at the scene tended to Lowell, who was transported by ambulance to a nearby hospital, but the 29-year-old died. That's so unfortunate. That's so unfortunate. These guys get in that ring, man, for our entertainment. Also, you know, to be able to provide for their families, and they could get in there and never get back out, and they could get out and just never be the same. We got people who've been left in comas, you know, who just they can't function anymore, you know, and people joke and play like, oh, Devin Haney will never be the same after taking that beating. Like, he literally put his life on the line, you know, against Ryan Garcia, you know, and I pray that Ryan Garcia comes back clear, you know, and that he was just natural getting in there. But if it comes back that he was unfair and that he pumped himself full of some enhancements or whatever to get the edge on the fight, I lose a lot of respect for him. Because things like this can happen. This could have happened to Devin Haney. Devin Haney took a lot of punishment to his head. You've seen his face afterwards. He looked like that episode on Martin when Martin was fighting the Hitman, you know, and he was just swole up like a chipmunk. And I'm not even trying to be funny, but that's exactly how he looked. Imagine if he would have took some brain swelling. Everything is funny until something like that happens. This man put his life on the line and he didn't make it. All right, so the British Boxing Board of Control said, condolences to the family of Sharif Law following his tragic passing. The thoughts of all those involved in the boxing and the Great Britain are with them at this difficult time. The fight was the first on the card, with the event then canceled. It was the very first fight on the card, man, and people had to watch this. I know a lot of people were excited. Oh, he had a knockout. You know how excited we be when we see a knockout. Like, that's why we love Tank. That's why we love Tyson, because we know we coming to see somebody get knocked the hell out. But on the other side, man, some people just don't get up. Some people, and I can't sit up here and be like, oh, we sick people because we enjoy violence, but we enjoy this. It's exciting, you know. But to have somebody lose their life, man, is very unexpected. We don't expect that. We don't watch this and pay for this to see somebody die. We just watch, you know, it's like modern day gladiators, man. We just want to see the best compete. You know, that's it. All right, cool. So let me get into it. I hope you appreciate. Oh, this is just the end of the article. It's a very short article because he wasn't a well-known boxer. You know, he was new to the pros. You know, I believe he was around in the amateurs for a while. I don't follow British boxing too much. You know, usually I'll attach myself to it when they start fighting some names out here in the U.S. You know, but it's very unfortunate, man. Very unfortunate. I'm gonna follow this story, man. If I can get more to it, you know, I hope his family puts up something like a GoFundMe. You know, hopefully he had insurance or whatever. But if he had something, I do plan on donating, man. But again, like, let's not take boxing lightly, or any physical sport, boxing, MMA, anything. You know, those guys step in them rings, but it's a possibility they might not step out. So to end this, let me say this. Listen, I love you guys. You know, the community is building. Thanks for the support. We have 51 subscribers. My last videos, I didn't really get a lot of love from you guys, and I'm not disappointed. If you weren't interested, that's fine. But if you touch bases on, I don't know if it's the algorithm or not. You know, but if you do get to scroll down and you see my video from yesterday, please like it, please watch it. You know, I get a little personal with you guys in there, man, and I feel like it's something that a lot of people can relate to. And if you can't relate to it, you know somebody else who can relate to it. You know somebody who's struggling with some type of addiction. You know somebody with some depression, some guilt, and that video might help them. Share it with them. You know, take the time. Just take the time and just watch it, you know. And if you don't, I still appreciate the love, man. Thanks for everything. You guys changing my life. I'll talk to y'all later, man. I'll be in touch.